Leaving Canada. It's harder than we thought. Every moment here feels like it's pulling us back. But we've still got one more ride, one more unforgettable stop. Before we say goodbye to this incredible country, we had to see the Rockies again. So stick with us for one last Canadian adventure. Do you remember the people we met in Tuck? They invited us over and, well, we took their offer to visit. And every moment we shared was filled with laughter, good conversations, shared meals, and thankfully, we could also do so much needed upgrades on Willy.
One of our projects was creating a reclining headrest for added comfort on our adventures. If you want to see how we tackled that, be sure to check the link in the upper right corner to see all the details. While everyone knows the Defender it's built tough, its lighting could use some serious upgrades. Luckily, Auxbeam reached out to us and hooked us up with some powerful additional driving lights and a perfect switch system to match our setup. Next up, we built a tiltable Starlink rack, allowing us to position our satellite dish in a more convenient direction when the pop-up tent is up. And yes, you guessed it, we've got a video showing you exactly how we did it. Remember the water leak issue we faced during that rainstorm? We took care of that too, sealing everything up with silicone to hopefully keep us dry on future adventures. Oh, and that mud flap we almost lost on the top of the World Highway? It's back in its rightful place, ready to tackle whatever terrain comes to our way. And with Willy giving us more trouble starting lately, we made the call to replace the battery too.
As we came to an end of our wonderful days with Barb and Fred, our hearts felt heavy with gratitude. It was truly difficult to say goodbye. Their invitation meant the world to us, and the time we spent together is something we will never forget. Barb and Fred, you welcomed us into your home as if we were family, and for that, we are endlessly thankful. If you're watching, please know that you hold a special place in our hearts. We miss you so much, and we hope that our ways will cross again soon. Next destination, the Rockies.
I know a place where the sun shines every day. So come with me, I'll take you there.
Have you ever wondered how logs travel on the water? At Adams Lake, logs are floated for storage and transportation, embodying a tradition that dates back centuries. This method allows the logs to take advantage of their natural floatability, gliding smoothly over the lake surface and making the journey easier.
Talk is cheaper, we're wasting time. So hold on to all that feeds your soul. I know a place where the sun shines every day. So come.
We took the Rogers Pass, where the rain began to fall, enveloping the streets in a mystic aura. The vibrant yellow leaves danced in the breeze, while thick fog hung low, creating an enchanting atmosphere. Just when we thought it couldn't get any more magical, snow began to blanket the ground, transforming the landscape into winter wonderland. How do you like the fall?
Oh yeah, it's very nice here. We have a lot of different colors, especially white, which is the new color for today.
Talk is cheap and we're wasting time.
When we set out with a clear destination for the night, it's easy to forget the importance of taking breaks. Thankfully, this time we made a stop at Olive Lake, nestled along the Sinclair Pass. We are going back down here and driving all the way down to the States now from here. And leaving Canada.
As we enjoyed our last few days in this gorgeous region, we craved a different experience, steering clear of the usual Banff tourist routes. And the recommendation to take the Settlers Road was just what we wanted to experience. This path winds through majestic Rocky Mountain forests and leads to remote spots that feel like a world away. Imagine setting up camp beside crystal clear blue rivers surrounded by nature's beauty. This is every adventurer's dream come true.
After a long day of exploring, nothing beats a fresh cup of espresso. And the Outi Nano makes it possible no matter where we are. Whether you prefer ground coffee or capsules, this compact portable machine is ready to brew in just 3 minutes, thanks to its self-heating feature. On a single charge, it can brew 4 to 5 cups with cold water using the heating function, or over 200 cups if you're using hot water. And for our viewers, you can get 10% off with the code FLURY. By using this code, you not only enjoy a discount, but also support our journey on future adventures.
After a delightful afternoon coffee, it was time for dinner. Let's be real. Rain has a way of adding a romantic touch to an already perfect spot. The sound of raindrops falling while we savor the warm meal? Now that's what I call cozy living.
slow anger, rich in love.
With the weather getting a bit chillier, we couldn't resist having breakfast outside, soaking in the warm sun. On days when we are driving, our go-to breakfast is usually overnight oats and some fresh fruit. But when we have the luxury of staying put for a couple of days, we like to take our time and wipe up some more exciting dishes.
The Prince of Peace, Jesus Christ, our only answer. Jesus Christ, we're all I need. Above all, love one another deeply. Love your God.
Since we had plenty of wood and a serious craving for something sweet, we decided to bake.
Love one another deeply. Love your God, love your neighbor as yourself.
So if you don't have anything to cut them, you can just use floss.
And better not used floss, right?
Till you came down, send your justice a mighty river, send your justice a river unwide.
The supervisor.
The Mr. Supervisor is watching in the wrong direction, but he's supervising your work.
But first, Christian had to channel his inner fire maker.
Above all, love one another deeply. Love your God, love your neighbor as yourself. And let justly love mercy, walk humbly with your God. Act justly, love mercy, walk humbly with your heart. Act justly, love mercy, walk humbly with your God. Act justly, love mercy, walk humbly with your God. Love all your brothers and sisters, every tribe, tongue, nation. Let them know we know Jesus by our love, by our love. Sing it, our Father in heaven, holy is your name. Your kingdom come, your
This is the first time that I did cinnamon rolls, buns, I don't know, but they are really good. It smells like Christmas in Germany.
Oh yeah. Like the Baumstriezel. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you go to Germany, the Christmas market, it smells like this. Sorry guys, but you just
Very
have
good.
to imagine it. Since the weather remained delightful, we decided to keep the Flurry Bakery adventure rolling.
Today we are cooking pizza in the Dutch oven.
wondering why we pre-baked the dough, it's because we are making a Sicilian type of pizza. If you don't know this by now, I'm vegan, so we have to split the pizza.
Look at this. It looks really nice, but the most difficult part is how to get this thing out in one piece. Look at this. Perfect.
Are you happy?
Looks like a pizza. Oh yeah, this is perfect. And the best part of this is we have a second one. This is only the first one. We stayed in this spot for 5 days, caught in a bittersweet feeling, because a part of us wasn't ready to say goodbye to Canada just yet. Even after all this time, driving through Canada and seeing all the wildfire-burned forests feels hauntingly sad. Those charred trees are a stark reminder of nature's fragility.
So, are we staying?
Yeah, we stay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad hair day
No,
for Christian
no
today.
jokes about the hair, please.
It's
One day it will look nice. Maybe.
that day is not today.
Maybe. You never know.
Yeah. So we found another incredible spot to settle in. The nights turned pretty chilly, forcing us to run the heater all night long. You know how they say, after a freezing night comes a beautiful morning? Well, maybe it's just us who believe that. But the morning glory we woke up to the next day was absolutely stunning. We get this question all the time. How do you shower? Well, let me show you. We usually time our showers for when we have access to some fresh river water. With our propane tankless water heater and a shower cabin in tow, we just let the water run, baby! And if you're asking if the water temperature will be a refreshing spa day or an icy wake-up call, spoiler alert, it's usually somewhere in between.
As the leaves turned a brighter shade of yellow each day, we decided to venture deeper into the Rockies. And let's be honest, sometimes we just cannot resist pulling off a totally unnecessary stunt for the sake of the fun.
I don't know how I'm supposed to go over now. Ah! Yep. Yep. No idea what he's doing. It felt like nature itself could sense our mixed emotions about leaving Canada, putting on another beautiful display that night. morning from the frozen Canada.
It's very cold here.
So if you can see it on our noses, it's really, really cold.
Yeah.
So this is the last morning we are going to spend in Canada, unfortunately.
Yep.
After 4.5 months in Canada, time to go to warmer sides of the world.
Yeah, it's not only warmer, but also I think we have seen a lot in our last 4.5 months. And it's time for a change and to see new adventures, yeah.
But we have to say Canada was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, and it's huge.
Yeah, maybe we'll come back at some point.
You never know.
Yeah, so we are going to head towards the border today and cross into Montana and
heading down to the Yellowstone National Park as a first idea, and afterwards we don't know exactly. Yeah.
Time has a way of slipping away when you're caught up in the moments that truly shape us. Our time in Canada has been a rich tapestry of experiences, filled with laughter, learning, and a sense of belonging. We've stood in awe of breathtaking landscapes, made connection with amazing people, and witnessed the beauty of wildlife in its natural home. As we get ready to leave, our hearts are heavy with the weight of what we are leaving behind. There's a bittersweet ache that comes from knowing how deeply this place has impacted us. Canada, you welcomed us with open arms and offered us more than we could have ever imagined. You've made us feel alive and will carry your spirit with us wherever we go. This isn't just a farewell, it's a heartfelt promise to return.